Guys, hello and welcome back. Here we are on another episode number 77, and that's still blowing my mind how far along we've made it. Okay, so a lot to show you this episode. So I've been a busy bee. I did just a little bit of off-camera, like a hint, a little bit of off-camera building, just slight amounts, implementing a few suggestions here and there. And I actually went ahead and I made a really cool, fun little interchange park for our good friend Devon Storm, who's been rocking with the comments lately. So here we are, the Devon Storm Interchange Park. Nice, cool little creation. I got a little bit carried away, I think, but what I wanted to do was make a park that's very different in theme and style than all the other ones we've made. So I downloaded a whole bunch of new trees. We got some pine trees in here, some of these tall guys, which apparently are pines as well, but I don't know if I believe that. Yeah, I put in some rocks, downloaded like a whack of those. Just going for a little bit more of a real kind of feel. Like, to me, this feels like a kind of like a northern Canadian, you know, maybe not so far north, but like a Canadian kind of, you know, kind of park, right? Lots of trees that are tall, these rocks everywhere, some tall grass and stuff. And then all throughout, we got these really cool walking paths. And I had to be a little bit creative to kind of make it work. Run into a few headaches here. And like mainly because like you can see all these roads are just like different heights, right? And it was just difficult to kind of sneak things through. I originally had these arms going up and over, but it looked a little bit chaotic, so I'm very happy with the end result. It looks really cool. Kind of get a way to sneak in and around. This will be houses eventually. See, I see like a slight little, you know, a little bit of building here, not a whole heck of a lot. And my thoughts for this were, when you're coming into the city this way, if you wanted to get off and just kind of hit this quadrant, you got to go, you know, up and over and then back down, or you got to go up and over and then back down. So it's kind of like, it's a little bit cumbersome. So this way you come in, splits you up, you make it to the 6-lane road right here, that moves you a little bit deeper in. And then in terms of just traffic overall, it does kind of break, you know, so now you got more options for all the interchanges here. One here, one here, one here, and one here. And then obviously this guy here in the middle, kind of controlling everybody. But no, all in all, it's pretty good traffic here. Mainly because we've done such a stellar job with the public transport. Let's just zoom in over here and see all these crazy pedestrians again. Yeah, that's honest, that's so many. And especially when the trains come in and out, you'll probably see a big, you know, a whole wave of them. So I think what we'll do is, oh yeah, look at that. Holy smokes, I love it. So we'll probably have to push another subway line kind of down below. Maybe have one that kind of sneaks. We could probably actually have one come from the main transportation hub, go kind of like a J shape, just end up here, do that again type thing. And I want to show you another park I made. Not really a park, but I kind of filled in this whole area. Remember I said I wanted to do that eventually? So put in some more pathways, so now it's a little bit more pedestrian friendly. Kind of actually like a big hiking path the whole way throughout. You get your bike lane, which kind of sneaks through as well, which is pretty fun. Kind of made this a little bit different, put some rocks in. But you kind of see just from overhead, it looks a lot nicer than having that big open space that we had before. Yeah, I do kind of like that. And I would like to kind of sneak that theme and style maybe a few other places throughout the city, so that way they don't look too foreign, just kind of, you know, off on their own like this. So maybe we can do something like that, you know, in and around this quadrant and when we redo the island. But that's for another day. Okay, now in terms of the university, I had a few suggestions come in to put in a library. I think that was M and only M who suggested that one. So what I did is I took out the road that went straight through here, and I put in this undergraduate library. Put in this little round library. We've used this one before too. And just kind of move the parks around, you know, pedestrian walking paths kind of the whole way through. And did I get this a little bit? Oh, there's supposed to be one more in the middle. That just hasn't come yet. I just wanted to put some houses in here too, just to kind of make it feel like, you know, there's some student dorms or like that kind of stuff. Oh, and speaking of dorms, I did also put this little quadrant in as well. Got some trees, a little walking path. Kind of works well with our little campus theme right here. Kept the bus stop, which you guys know and seen. But no, it's cool. I like this. Nice little improvement to the area. Alright, now I thought we could just do a slight amount of building, just kind of maybe fill this area in right here. And then we'll kind of see how time goes. But I'm tempted to maybe just like gently put a curve through here that's like really, really low density, because I think these buildings here might be a little bit too tall just to kind of end the city right there. But we want to not encroach too much on this forestry sector. And then in general, I think we can probably beef up the forest just to make this look a little bit better. But we'll kind of see how time goes. So let's start over here and see what we can accomplish. Alright, so let's use some of these guys here with the grass. And that's not too bad of a shape. Maybe there should be a 4-lane. Yeah, just do something like that. Get a little more traffic in here. Okay, now let's kind of follow the shape we're kind of given right here. I'm tempted to make this a little bit rounded in here. I don't know if that's going to look tacky or not, you know? I feel like that could probably be a better transition, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. No, I don't think so, because the other ones are much more straight, right? That just looks a little bit out of place. So let's go back to what we had here. And we can probably... Oh, I know what we can do, just for the sake of stuff looking a little bit more symmetrical. Just go like that. That's not bad. And then just draw in some roads, or some neighborhoods, I should say, in between. Perfect. Let's use some of these small ones now. So we'll keep the 6-lane open just for the sake of traffic. But we'll just go like this and just sneak a couple of these guys through. There. Relatively simple, but I think relatively effective. And you know what we could do? Just for the sake of mixing things up, just have that as an exit, as a... because that doesn't create traffic. Oh, it does. Oh, well then what if we go like this? Yeah, that gets rid of the traffic lights. Actually, I had I feel really bad. I don't think I actually responded to that comment. Some comments, they slipped through. Like, I'll read them, but it's like I'm doing something else, and I'm like, oh shoot, I have to come back to that one. I kind of forget because there's so many comments these days. But I had a few of you... I think actually two or three people. When you're using the one-ways to avoid traffic lights on these kind of roads, the main thing is just the direction. So I had someone say that when he was doing this, he couldn't avoid the traffic light. And when you have incoming, like an incoming one-way like that, it's unavoidable. It's just when it's outgoing, then you're not going to get a traffic light. Just a little friendly tidbit. And obviously, whenever possible, do try and, limit traffic lights, But we know this stuff already. We are pros, sort of. No, a lot of you, you've shared like pictures of your cities with me and stuff like that, and like, you guys are pretty proficient city builders these days. So it's cool. And some of you, like, I recognize, like you'll kind of do the same style of interchange or like the same starting layout, like, and I'll see it and I recognize it, and it just gives me like maximum feels, like I love it. I don't know, it means so much to me, guys, like that you're all here and everything. I'm getting all, I'm gonna get all emotional again. No, it's cool. I wouldn't trade this for anything. And all I want is more of it, so I'm excited, I hope down the road we can make more content and I can do, hopefully, like, daily videos of just, a whole bunch of stuff coming at you. There's a lot of good games coming out later this year. I've had a few suggestions come in for me to try some things out here and there. So guys, if you got suggestions for games, totally feel free. If it's up my alley, and I'll check it out, and we can make some videos, get ourselves hyped. And again, I don't want to talk about it, I just want to show you guys, but I've got a little something that's in the works that I want to, you know, I'm eager to share with you guys, but I just need a few more days to kind of record and get some more stuff together. But it's for like an upcoming announcement. So stay tuned for that. And I'm hoping to get some stuff done next weekend. This weekend was a little bit, like car stuff, right? And that ended up taking a little bit more time than I thought on this Saturday. And then, yeah, just time kind of got away from me. I just had some work I had to do. Brought my work laptop home. Alright. Almost got everybody in terms of pipes. And I think we're going to need some parks and services and stuff just on this side of the highway. So I don't know if a whole heck of a lot of the emergency vehicles are going to travel. Or if it's like overly efficient to kind of, you know, make one side of the highway to the next. I think you know what I mean. Okay, so let's put that here at the top of the street. That's kind of a cool spot. That way they just kind of, you know, motor on down this avenue. Nice. Next we'll, oh my goodness, for sure need fire. Holy smokes. I'll use this building, even though it's going to be slightly tall for the area. So I guess we can kind of hide maybe a few tall buildings in here. And I do have the level cap, the level up cap on. So these buildings won't be getting too tall, even though I'm kind of using the higher density stuff right now. It's like this would, like this commercial or this residential tower, this would be the tallest it would get. And let me just double check that. Where are the districts? So that one's in Amity and Sterling. Amity and Sterling. Yeah, cool. So let's bring that up. And no, we'll keep, yeah, okay. We'll keep that commercial nice and low. Kind of mix things up a little bit. Alright, so we got fire, we got police, we just need, oh, interesting. Good coverage. Well, I would hope that thing would offer good coverage. I still think we should put something over here, though. Actually, pharmacies are kind of cool. What are these in? Those look nice on the corners, too, just because the way the, oh yeah, the cement kind of works. Yes, I like that. Very nice. And put a crematorium in. This one's always a good choice. That's fine and dandy right there. Neat, I like this. And we get schools, I guess, that makes sense. So we'll be probably next on the docket. Okay, so a public school. A high school. And I don't think we need to move a university extraordinarily close. We could almost, oh, yeah, maybe use another high school over here. Oh, there is that one right there. I think we'll just leave that be. Alright, now bus lines and stuff. Should we start making a, And what is my plan with this road? How far do we want to go? We can just kind of fill, say, to here, you know, kind of make like a little triangle, kind of fill this in. Possibly, maybe even sneak, so we can kind of, you know, where the forest goes like this, kind of follow along like that. And maybe just leave that open spot. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we could do that as an option. It's so hard just to end the city, you know? Alright, so let's see how this looks. Let's just do... that like that, and then we'll have this follow along like that. And then maybe this can even go under or above. I think above will be kind of cool. Now, what is our issue here, I wonder? Is it the height? Probably. Okay, so if that's the case, why don't we do our overpass first? We'll start on the other side of the street, because that's going to be the taller leg. Or I'm going to go 12 to 9. Or why don't we do 15 to 9? There we go, that's better. And then we could even maybe do another interchange here. I know I'm getting a little bit overboard with my interchanges, but They're just so gosh darn good, right? Okay, so straight line, relatively straight line. Somewhere, oh, let me just turn this off. Okay, so that's, and why don't we, I'm just worried about making that intersection a little bit close, but why don't we try that right there? Although we might be asking for trouble. It's just my thoughts are, like, it's not going to be the highest density down here, and, you know, hopefully most of the people will be going elsewhere. So we'll try it. We'll definitely give it the old college try. Alright, now from here, bring that down. And not quite, but maybe if we straighten that. Yep, that's awesome. Yeah, that's not too bad of an end right here, especially the way the track kind of comes in. Yeah, I think we can live with this. And so that means we'll need this to now come a little bit further down. There we go. Well, there we're getting somewhere. And we might need one more to kind of maybe make a sneaking way through here as well. Alright. I really don't foresee us, you know, really needing all these, like, you know, avenues. It's just to be safe in terms of traffic, that's all. And, I mean, we could. Like, I'm not opposed to doing an interchange here. I just don't really think we necessarily need one, but not gonna hurt to have one, I don't think. So why don't we go outward on a nice sharp angle. There we go. Oh, actually, why don't we go straight now? Okay, now from here. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, I do. That's awesome. Now I imagine this could be, no, of course that'll work over there, but not over here. Darn it. Alright. What if we go like this instead? Okay, so that goes like that. I just wish that was a little bit, you know, a little bit different. Alright, let's try from the same spot and just kind of see how that looks. No, it's not gonna like it. Pause and see if we can make some magic happen here. There we go. That's better. Ever so slightly more symmetrical, but I do kind of like that one more than, you know. But I don't think I don't think we need to redo it. I think it's fine as it is. Maybe if anything, we can make that a little bit more exaggerated. I don't know if that's sure that's better or worse, but I think we'll just kind of keep it as I destroy it. Well, I meant to keep that side. There, we'll do that. Okay, so speed back on. But no, I think we've got making something nice here. Okay, now why does that curve a little bit oddly there? Might be stuck with that. Not the worst. I think it just maybe looks a little bit off because of how the street lights are kind of on alternating sides of the street there. So that probably could be a lot worse. And oh, I feel bad. There's one little traffic light here. Oh, you know what we could do? Is we could make a bridge. I know this is getting a little bit chaotic. There we go. And from here, yeah, I'll leave this spot open because we'll save that for the next episode. Let's kind of fill a little bit more in here. And we'll just use the road that has just the grass. That kind of matches the theme of this. And you know what we should do, again, just to avoid traffic lights, is why don't we switch this to one way going outward. There. Now, theoretically, there should be no traffic lights. Perfect, there aren't any. Excellent. And then this will continue. Oh. Well, that's okay. That's actually quite okay. Good job. I like when stuff like that just kind of works out, you know? Alright, so I'll do like that. And then this will go like this. And then hopefully we can get the same curve going. Almost. There we go. That's about it. Oh, we can't seem to get that to work. So why don't we just slightly curve that? There we go. Neat. All right, now I'm thinking. Sneak another road. Yes, we can. Come on. Yes. Nice. There we go. Oh, this is definitely turning out really nicely. What a cool shape this is. Oh, for goodness sakes, don't you dare. Alright, fine. I'll play by your rules, you weirdo game. That's a neat neighborhood, though, isn't it? I quite like this. And here's the money shot. Can we get this going slightly like that? And then we get one kind of like coastal road making its way. Oh, I think that, yeah, I think so. Okay, so we'll reconnect that, make that work a bit differently. All right. Yes, definitely digging this. No, of course not. Okay, if that is the case, then why don't we just leave that like this? And then maybe, this is again wishful thinking, maybe get one road that kind of goes... No, I see the issue. Why don't we try that instead? Yeah, that's better. That is better. Okay, so let's zone it up, and I think what we'll do is probably end the episode off, and I'll let this kind of, you know, run in the background, and then when we start the next episode, hopefully this will be nice and populated. That's a cool, yeah, it's a nice little neighborhood out of nowhere. Really digging the road layout here. Okay, so just like slight amounts of taller buildings, just, you know, a few. And then scale this down. And I'm hoping the services that we dropped just a few minutes ago, they should hopefully be enough for this area. Okay, now just because of the noise factor, and just to kind of keep the theme going, I'm going to put some taller buildings here, just so it's tall stuff next to the highway. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I am kind of leaning a little bit more to the tall side for this area, so I may scale stuff back. And we'll probably have to draw a new district over here, because I don't think we're getting coverage from the other ones anymore. And then just down here where there's lobby houses. And that'll look really, really cool, just like the foothills like that all, you know? Different style of houses and everything. Oh yes, definitely yes. Okay. Probably put some in there too. And I have a feeling if we drop in some parks, that'll definitely get things going. But I don't want to do too much more building here. So you know what I'll do actually? We'll end the episode off, and I won't let it run. And then we'll just kind of pick up where we left off. Maybe I'll put it to 3-speed right now and just kind of watch this for a few minutes. Cool. Definitely coming along. I mean, I'm just blown away by this city. And I did upload it, so if you guys want to check out what this looks like on your own computer or whatnot, I'll post a link in the description below, and if you're cruising through other videos, you might see the link here and there. I did kind of respond to a few comments that came in. Otherwise, I did also post it to the Welcome to Lakewood video. And it was a save point from the end of last episode before I started this episode. So it doesn't have these new forest areas or the assets to go along with them. It basically has everything up until that point. And I definitely don't recommend running it if you don't have a really good computer. So, not for the faint of heart. You need a really good, strong computer. And like mine, it takes like, you know, it literally takes me like 5 or 6 minutes just to load this map. So I'm kind of pushing it with how many assets I have. So I'm probably going to trim a few for when we start the next season. But because I've used so many in this city, even if I only use them once or twice, I don't want to remove them because then we end up with these random holes here and there that I might not, you know, notice. But yeah, so just picture a few more parks in here. We'll kind of pick up where we left off here and just kind of, in the next episode, we'll kind of sprucing this up. Possibly do some more park themes like this, but no, I think we'll end it off here, guys. Thank you very much. And I'm off to record some more Train Fever, so I do appreciate you guys spilling over and watching that as well. I'm having a lot of fun making that. And no, I mean, again, going forward, you know, we're still going to work on this, but I am really excited to start something new and something fresh, you know. So Season 2, it's coming soon. I unfortunately don't have a date as of yet as to when the new DLC comes out. I'm just waiting back to hear on some emails too, if we can even get the game a little bit ahead of time. But if we don't, totally no worries. Like, we'll get it when we get it. And until then, I'll keep you guys busy with the episodes from this city, and tack on some Train Fever. And like I said, I got a few other things that are kind of hidden away behind the scenes that I'm hopefully going to get working on and get out to you guys, and then get you all hyped up for something. But that's a little bit of a secret right now. Okay, well, I look forward to reading the comments, so thank you very much, guys, for sticking with it, as always, and I will see you in the next one, and until then, have yourselves a great day.